Hold on, Tom forgot his dice. Dungeons & Dragons will begin in a moment. All of these warped toys come up out of the ground as everything shakes. The mannequins are making their way into the forest. As Kevlarin and Bizarre, you see mannequins shaped as the children you recognize. I have to be specific. Disappear into the forest. The Banjo Man lets out a discordant chord and a melody rings out. Everybody roll perception, please.
Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh.
Damn, Carla.
Really roller coastering it.
14.
As you all prepare yourselves, Bonwin, you're kind of coming back to after firing a very powerful shot into the Banjo Man's instrument. And as he lets out this chord, you see ripples within the air caught on the mist, almost like strings coming from the Banjo Man to the toys, to the large warped toys that stand imposing in front of you, and from the Banjo Man to what you see as picket fence instruments that have been set up and come up and out of the ground. He lets out another chord as they begin to rush forward towards you with huge footsteps and this creaking, laughing Jack-in-the-Box coming at you. Let's roll for initiative. Dungeons & Dragons is a D&D actual play podcast, and I'm your dungeon master, Russ Moore, he, him. Also with me today is Amy Moore as Alydin, she, her.
More like jackass in a box.
Carla Maxted as Bonwin Everbane, she, her.
Just want to scoot away.
Tom Laird as Kevlarin Goldweave, he, him.
So it's just 25% of my total health pool. Sure.
And Kyle Classett as Bizarre the Wizard, he, him.
Cute, but no.
Dungeons & Dragons is a Patreon-supported podcast, and we love and appreciate all of the support that we get from our community. You can join us today at patreon.com/dumbdragoncast. Not only do you get amazing bonus episodes of shows like The Adventures of, but you could also join us backstage at our regular recordings. Check it out today, and now, fuck it, let's play! Alydin, you groggly-eyed. You
Groggly-eyed.
You groggly-eyed son of a bitch.
Speaking of Russ saying crazy things, I would like to, 4 years later, in Russ's defense, say that both rifled through and riffled through are legitimate turns of phrase.
Thank you.
Because I saw riffled somewhere else and I was like, huh.
Son of a bitch.
And I was like, and I made a note. I was like, I need to say, Russ, you were right. It's both.
Thank you.
Anyway,
I hadn't heard
Alydin,
riffled.
Alydin wakes up and kicks her dad's ass. I assume that's what you were going to say next.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, what I said is groggly-eyed. Alydin, you bleary-eyed wake up again in your bed. Appears you've been tucked in. And you...
Am I wearing the same clothes?
You are wearing the same clothes.
Good.
Yes.
Bad parents.
And up till now, they've seemed like great parents.
That's
so.
really
Yeah.
been good. Yep.
You're in your same clothes. You are tucked into the bed. And you are trying to clear the haze. And you think for a second. Actually, roll perception as you wake up. Or tell me your passive perception, whichever you'd prefer.
Yeah. Ooh. My passive perception is 10. It's one more than what I rolled. So
Okay.
how about that?
You think you hear the sound of like a groaning monster coming from somewhere. And then it's gone. As you shoot up in your bed, you look out the window and you see it's still nighttime. The picket fence out there, the blowing grass. That sound fades away from you. You look over to the right, the mirror, and you see for just an instant, like your face begin to warp into the mirror and then snap back.
Okay. Alydin hops out of bed upon seeing her twisted face in the mirror and picks up, I don't know, whatever, something, a figurine on the desk. I don't know, whatever that's.
Yeah.
And I want to smash that fucking mirror.
Okay.
Because it's creepy as shit. I'm hearing monster sounds. My face is looking all fucked up. No, thank you.
Are you are breaking it to break it? You're not being stealthy, sneaky in any way. You're just...
No.
Great. You pick up this figurine and hurl it at the mirror, and as it strikes, there's a cracking sound, and instead of showing shattered glass, it reveals a swirling void. Blacks and blues and stars and something ethereal and beyond.
I reach in the dresser and get a pair of balled up socks and I throw it into the void.
And as you throw it, just as it would be about to hit the void, the mirror repairs itself and it bounces off and falls to the dresser.
But there's no glass anywhere.
No.
Did it make a sound at all?
No.
Fuck. I break it again.
The same process repeats. The swirling void before you instead of shattering glass.
And I want, as soon as I break it, I want to, like, pick the socks up again and try to put it through. I'm trying to catch it before it mends itself.
No, I see what you're saying. So you're just trying to put the socks through the void.
Yeah.
See,
well,
if it's a space.
I want to see if it's a space. Is this like a path? Like, is this a throughway? Or am I just looking into something?
Every time you try to put the socks through, the mirror repairs itself. Doesn't matter how long you break it, you try and shove it through like almost at the same instant. It doesn't seem to allow anything to pass into it. You hear footsteps starting to come up the stairs. 2 sets.
Before...
Alydin, is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I want to break it one more time. And then I want to say, what are you? I'm talking to my mirror.
Mm-hmm.
As one does.
You magic?
Hey, you magic?
Hey.
Hey.
You magic?
Obviously. That's what the mirror would say.
Yeah.
Duh.
Duh.
Who told
Thought you were supposed to be the smart kid. What is it?
Sorry, your question is, what are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
That's a great question. I don't think anything responds.
Where am I? Who are those people downstairs?
The footsteps are now outside the door. You hear a light knock. Are you feeling better?
Yeah. No, I'm feeling a lot better. That was real weird. I'll be out in a second. I want to break it again. It's not making any noise, right? So
No.
I want to break it again. I want to go.
Just the loudest glass shattering noise every time.
Who am I?
Yeah, Alydin's just lost her hearing.
Yeah.
Okay, who am I?
Yeah.
Interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting question. Okay.
I'm imagining a montage of, like, I've smashed this thing 50 times. And I'm like, what is going on? Where am I? Who are these people? Who am I?
On that last question, in almost like a frustration, you turn your attention away from the mirror. In the corner of your eye, you see it repair itself, and it's back to being a mirror. And in the reflection of the mirror, now focused not on yourself or on the mirror, there's a painting on the wall behind you.
What's it up?
You turn around and you look at it, and as you turn around, you stop for a second because you realize that the footsteps haven't walked away from the door. The 2 people on the other side, claiming to be your parents, are still standing there. You see shadows beneath the slit. in the door. And you draw your attention to the painting, and it shows a life that you don't remember. It shows you in a childhood home. There are vacations, moments that should feel real. Roll investigation.
Can't investigate. Oh, wait, no, I can't. 19.
You see, as you get closer, the brushstrokes of this painting shift before your eyes, and they change the image. And as you get closer, the image feels like it becomes more real, and then something around the edges shifts, and you've lost that memory, and it changes to something else. The edges begin to morph and change, and you feel this weakness begin to return.
Can I rip this painting down?
Yeah.
I want to take it down.
You
I want to rip it if I can.
pull
If
it
it's
off the
canvas,
wall, and it
difficult.
feels canvas in your hands, a wooden frame, canvas back. You see the painting evolving before you.
I want to hold. How big is this?
1.5 feet, 2 feet.
Okay.
Yep.
Big enough for me to hold,
Yeah.
and then step on.
Sure.
And I'm trying to bust. I'm trying to bust it up. So I'm holding onto the edges, and I'm stomping on it.
Yeah, you put it down and you lift your foot and you go and you see it kind of clicks in for a moment that every image you have, there's like a missing piece. There's something in this image that hasn't quite been filled in. And then as the painting shifts once more, as you're holding it, it fills in something that you recognize. And then the painting shifts and you feel weaker. And as you lower your foot, you want to roll, you can do strength or sleight of hand or something to...
You should try
Cause
unfocusing
damage
your
to it.
eyes in case it's a magic eye
That'll
puzzle.
do it. There's probably
Yeah.
a boat or a dolphin or something in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. An elephant. Oh, fuck off.
Ooh.
Nat one.
Fuck.
I feel like
Oh,
this is a
Alydin's
pivotal
dead.
moment. Of course I would roll a nat one.
Yeah, of course you would. But you can fail upwards in story and still move forward. It's fine. Yeah.
Just not in my favor.
Just you don't know.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
As you lose your balance, as this last image kind of comes into view, and that click of recognition. What's the image that clicks for you? Something that you actually recognize from your real life.
Oh, it's Tally. Sitting down, just crisscross applesauce. She's holding one of the books that we have and looking up expectantly.
You see Tally, and she's looking up at you, and it's as if the painting was from your perspective as you were walking into this room and seeing her. And as that clicks into place, you feel it suddenly vanish. And you lose your balance, and you fall through this painting, and the frame cracks, and the canvas warps and crumples beneath you, and you feel yourself hit the ground, and then you hear the door creak open behind you as footsteps begin to come in, and in this bleary kind of again narrowing of vision, you look up and you see the two people who've been before you, but instead of seeing, well, actually now you have a chance to really sit with it and realize that you haven't actually seen their faces. You haven't been able to put a picture to these people that have been before you. Like there's a familiarity to them. You know, the clothes feel the same. There's been a smell, kind of what you think home should feel like. But then now as you look towards them, faces become clear. And these figures before you begin to, like the painting and the brushstrokes moving, become shadowy figures that have empty music box eyes, and their voices that start with, "Alydin, are you okay?" warp into a single droning note as everything goes dark.
Fuck. Damn it, shit. Come and save me. I'm doing a terrible job. I'm barely keeping it together over here.
We just got to kill like 50 monsters and not
50
children.
No
It's
big
fine.
deal.
right there.
Right.
It's no problem.
Just try not to murder kids.
The kids try and murder you, right?
I mean, all's fair. No.
Welcome to the middle, everybody. Thanks for being here. It's getting real tense. Real tense.
It's
Which we
super
can't
tense.
say for fear of spoilers for the people watching this live, which you can too.
Oh, God, there's
Over
too
at
many parameters.
patreon.com/dumbdragoncast.
I'm trying to think of like where we would be in the story, and I'm like, I don't
there's
know.
a lot going
Yeah.
on.
It's a pivotal moment.
Yeah, things are happening.
yes, that pivotal moment.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Things are happening, and
People are there.
people are there.
Yep.
There
Yeah.
are events. Probably a
May or may
problem.
not be unfolding.
Could be.
Maybe we're on a quest.
It's possible.
So when Russ said if you're watching this in the future, for anyone who doesn't already know, if you are a patron and you are subscribed as the supporting producer level or up, you can actually come and watch us do this baloney live while we do it. Just live,
Get
unedited.
to see how the sausage is
Exactly.
made.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's a good
Just
time.
bananas. Raw bananas.
Raw bananas.
Raw bananas over here.
Raw
So
bananas.
you can visit us at patreon.com/dumbdragoncast.
You did it.
That sounds right. That sounds right.
And you also get a patron dedicated to you, like today's patron.
Digital replica of a person.
Oh, thank you, digital replica of a person.
Oh, that's amazing.
It sounds like I should
DROAP.
Sentient long enough to like put that credit card info in there.
Exactly. I think
Yeah.
we've got an in on the robot uprising, so well done,
Yeah.
guys.
They should probably check out our cyberpunk stuff.
Probably.
Oh, they should.
Absolutely.
Maybe because they're a digital replica of a person, they could help get that out. So,
Ooh.
yeah, and then they could listen to it.
Yeah, we
All
all
of
need
those
our own
things.
replica.
Can
No
happen
pressure,
over at Patreon.
digital replica of a
Yeah,
human,
no.
but
Yeah,
we
no,
have
no,
some
no.
jobs for you.
No. Yeah. Come on over. We'll put you to work.
Looking for a side hustle?
That's right. Okay. Thanks for listening. We hope that you're enjoying the story thus far. 'Cause it's a great time.
Wherever it is.
We're in
Yeah,
the middle of it.
We're in the middle of it right now.
Absolutely.
It's happening.
which makes this the middle of the middle. So,
Oh my God.
This should be the end of the middle.
This should
though,
be the end of the
shouldn't it?
middle.
Oh yeah, we're at the end of the
All right,
middle. So
star wipe and we're out.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Love you.
love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Discordant note. Bonwin, you see these strings that are coming from the monsters to the Banjo Man, to these pickets that are set up around, these instruments that are set up around the space. The Banjo Man lets out another one of these that echoes vibrations throughout the entire space and gives these monsters more power as they are barreling down towards you. Bizarre, it's your turn. Right in front of you is the Jack-in-the-Box. Behind that is the stuffed bear, stuffed guardian, we'll call them. The marionettes are swarming out from the trees, so they're not on you yet, but there are dozens of them swarming. And then the porcelain doll knight was on horseback, coming around from the house, which is about 50 feet away.
Forgot there was something on fucking horseback. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How far away is the Banjo Man?
He would be on the porch, so we'll say 50 feet, just because that's the number I said.
Okay.
That's how this game works.
That's the one. Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to point at the Banjo Man. I'm going to say, all of these machinations here mean nothing without you. So really, you're the source of it. And really, you're not even the source of it, Calder. You're the source of a deal. So really, whoever's pulling your strings is who we need to find. But we'll take care of you for now. And I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to begin a blade song and move 30 feet straight towards him.
Okay.
And that is my bonus action and action. and movement.
Okay, so you are cutting around Jack in the Box between that and the stuffed guardian, making your way towards the house.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay. Next up is the Jack in the Box and the stuffed guardian. So you've disengaged. So you are cutting between as the Jack in the Box is like throwing its head back and forth, and like this, you're dodging beneath this giant stuffed animal's legs. The Jack in the Box is going to attempt a spring-loaded lunge towards Kevlarin. That's going to be a 14 to hit you as it's waving back and forth.
That will hit.
All right then. 3. What kind of damage? Probably bludgeoning. That makes sense. 3 bludgeoning and 1 psychic damage.
Oh, okay.
Because this is fucked up.
So just 25% of my total health pool.
Nothing.
Sure.
No problem.
Yeah, that's
no
fine.
problem. Just one attack, just 25%. Don't worry.
Yeah, no worries. This Jack in the Box knocks into you and lets out this roiling laugh. The stuffed guardian is going to turn and take chase of you, Bizarre.
Okay.
That's going to be a 13.
No, sir.
Interesting. So it like it's trying to bear hug you. It's trying to grapple you, and you dodge out of the way as you
Cute,
continue
but
making
no.
your way towards the porch. Bonwin, it's your turn.
Fantastic. So no one has attacked me yet?
No.
Sick.
And also, it doesn't appear that anybody has seen what you've seen.
Okay. I am going to, and I'll dash if I need to like get to them. And I have just it's not a martial hammer, but it is just my like work hammer with me, and I'm gonna try and like smash some shit.
Okay, so you're going towards the pickets or the monster?
The pickets.
The pickets, okay?
Yeah.
So there are 5 in total that you can see, and they're spread around. You could dash. You are close enough to the Jack in the Box that if you did not disengage, that you would take an opportunity attack.
Okay. Great. Then I guess I will disengage.
Okay.
I don't want him to attack me.
Okay.
Just want to scoot away and
Okay.
start hitting things with my big, heavy weapon smash hammer.
To make it to the first one, I don't think you would need to dash,
Okay.
but you do lose an action. Is it a full action to disengage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your action.
Okay. Well, I'm ready.
Or you could
then.
risk the opportunity attack. Your call.
Ooh, or I could risk the opportunity attack. Bonwin doesn't know. I'll risk the opportunity attack.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Bold move, Cotton.
That's a 6.
Oh, it's not going to do
It's a
it.
6. So yeah, as you
Nice.
catch it between
Fortune
bounces.
favors the bold. I run.
Amazing. Okay, yeah, you can make it to the first one. So you bolt off to your right, so right of the group. That you're running towards one of these swarms of marionettes, but you can make it to this picket before they get to you.
Sweet. I don't have stats for the hammer. It just says like hammer good for smashing open treasure chests is the way it's described.
We could say a D6.
Let's say a D6. That seems reasonable. And I guess just damage because it's
Just
not
damage. It's
dodging me.
It's an immobile object. There's nothing around
Oops.
you immediately. Yeah.
I rolled a D8 and got an 8. So does that mean a 6?
I think that's
No.
the one.
2.
2.
2 is what I actually got on the D6. I'm going to put the D8 away. It's not for
8
me.
minus
Great.
6 is 2.
Rewind a little bit here. You bolt between this Jack in the Box as it's swinging back and forth, and you're running towards this picket. Kevlarin and Bizarre, you kind of catch out of the corner of your eye. Well, Kevlarin, you specifically see as Bonwin bolts off to the side. Bizarre, you see out of the corner of your eye as you swing down on top of this instrument, this violin that's coming up and out. It's white and looks like it's connected partially to this picket fence. And you strike it, and this discordant note rings. And as it does, you see this fracture move through the air and towards the Banjo Man, who lets out this guttural, guttural yell as he turns and locks eyes with you, Bonwin.
And I say, good, because I'm mad that I hit him earlier and it did nothing, so...
It didn't do nothing, but it did. I mean, it didn't murder
Didn't
him.
do much.
He laughed.
So he's trying to eyeball me. I'm just eyeballing him right back. Like, yeah, hammer.
So Bizarre, as you're running, you see this fracture go towards him and like see out of the corner of your eye Bonwin go for this picket instrument.
Did it destroy it, or is it still there?
It appears to be fractured. Yeah, like it's
Like
there's-
how you would smash a violin, you can't play a violin anymore.
Right.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The devil will not go down to Georgia with this particular fiddle.
No.
He still might. I'm sure they've got good repair shops there.
I kind of let out a smirk. I'm like, very clever, very clever. Okay, I'm gonna continue walking towards him, but I'll do a spin as part of my blade dance, and I'm gonna cast magic missile.
It's not your turn.
Oh, I thought you said it was.
I was just giving you some information.
Oh, I 100% thought you were
I
referring to
also was
Brian.
like, okay,
Well,
great.
he was-
I guess the Banjo Man hasn't had a turn yet, so that
Yeah, I
probably
forgot
needs
about
to
that.
happen
Is he
first.
not turning the entire time?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Banjo Man's doing things. Don't worry. Apologies. Yes, it's not quite your turn yet. There's a couple monsters and a Kevlarin to go.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Just
I thought
providing
Kevlarin was...
some insight to the action around. you.
Sorry, I got
All
excited.
good. Yeah, no,
Ready
that's
to fuck
great.
shit up.
That's good. Okay, the marionette swarms. There are two of them. One of them is coming towards you, Bizarre, and one of them was like close to you, Bonwin. It's going to come down on top of you.
And these do not have the faces of children that we recognize. These are just generic.
These are dozens of dangling, faceless puppets
Okay,
controlled by
great. Oh, that's
unseen
fine then.
strings.
No
so
worries.
much better.
So much better. No worries.
Yeah, they come down, and I need you to make, both of you, because there are two of them, one is going to come down on top of you, make dexterity saving throws, please.
That's a 19.
23.
Oh, there we go.
19 and 23.
Remember how I'm a rogue, so I'm dexterous?
Yeah.
I'm dancing.
Awesome.
You are. You're like mid-dance. You're ready.
You see these come down, and like they release, similarly to Bonwin particularly, what you've seen with the strings go leading up to and around the monsters and all that sort of stuff. You see these ethereal strings come down, and they try and latch onto you. And Bizarre, you see this as well. Like they're trying to grasp hold of your arms and legs, but you manage to maneuver out of the way as they kind of swarm above your head. The sound of hooves cuts across the lawn and is charging towards you, Kevlarin, as this porcelain doll on rocking horseback draws a blade and swings down at you for that's a 15.
Oh, that'll hit.
Yeah, baby.
Buddy.
So that's another 5 slashing damage.
Buddy.
Cool.
That's great.
I feel a little rough.
Oof. Do I have a healing kit or anything for my friend?
So Kevlarin, it's
Nope.
now your
Sure
turn. The Jack in the Box is right in front of you. This horse has run past you. The rider has swiped down at you. It is going to continue to run past you. It hasn't stopped, so I'll give you an opportunity attack as it moves past you.
Okay, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just straight up damage, or do I have to roll the hit? as well?
You'd have to roll to hit still.
Okay. I can do those things. That's a 19 to hit.
Nice. 19 will hit. Yeah. And give me some damage.
All right. And I'm going to treat this as like a two-handed swing.
Of course you are.
Because if I'm taking all these hits, I probably didn't have my shield out. That'll be 8 damage.
Okay. Oh, good hit.
Yeah, take the horse's legs out from it.
Yeah.
8 horse damage. Amazing. So sorry, you're hitting the horse or the rider?
Let's do the horse.
Horse? Yeah.
Take its legs out.
Brood.
Yeah. So it's the rider swings down with its blade as you are coming around, swinging at the legs that splinter out from underneath it. There's this another discordant note that rings out, and you see this this fitzing energy that comes out from the horse and moves itself up to the rider, who is knocked to the ground. He's prone, and he's struggling to try and get back up now as your full turn starts.
All right, but this Jack-in-the-Box is still next to me, right?
Sure is, yeah. So you've got the prone rider and the Jack-in-the-Box.
All right, I'm going to take a swing at the Jack-in-the-Box.
Okay.
That is a nat 20.
Yeah!
Nice.
More like jackass in a box.
Hi-oh.
More like hand him his ass in a box. Is that anything?
I like it. I like all of it.
It is now.
Yeah.
Keep them coming. That is 13 bludgeoning damage.
Hell yeah.
Good one.
Just wailing on this thing. Who's laughing now?
It's a real shame, though, when you hit it far away, it comes back with increased speed. So,
you swing, and I mean, I like that, but you swing through and you hit its face as it's going down and knocks into the ground and sticks for a second. As the hammer continues and fractures the box, there's the same energy that rings through in this note that echoes through your ears. Still laughing, still appears to be alive. Yeah.
Jovial.
Still having a great time. Just happy to be here.
Yeah, happy to have a great time. Anything else you can do?
That's probably all I can do right now, but I'll take a quick peek at any bonus actions or anything.
Yeah. Anything fun?
No, I don't have the thing up that I would have a bonus action for, so that's it.
Okay. The Banjo Man looks around, and you see him he begins to tune the banjo. He's trying to correct something. And Bizarre, you'd be most focused on it. Bonwin, you were focused on the picket and the swarm. As he tunes, there is this shot of energy that begins to unravel and move back out and towards the picket that Bonwin destroyed. So it's trying to make its way there. It hasn't on this turn. And now it's your turn.
Okay, so kind of repaired that picket, and there's 5 in total.
There are 5 in total. He has not yet repaired that picket, but it appears that he is trying to, from what you can determine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'm gonna just kind of give a knowing smirk and say, that's the game. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at a 2nd level, and I'm gonna use 1 dart for each of the other 4 that have not been struck.
Okay.
So those will all do 1d4 plus 1 damage to them, which is a total of 2 force damage.
2 force damage each. Okay.
To each.
But on each one, he can't send out repair structures to all of them.
On each one.
So everybody sees as Bizarre lets out these magic missiles that fly out and towards all these other pickets, and they hit lets out this echoing chord at this point. Each one sets off its own note, and it's the final chord of the lullaby, and it shoots all of these energy threads back up and towards the Banjo Man. And then you see the energy kind of pull in from him away from the monsters. The monsters let out this discordant note as well, and they all crumble before you as all of these pickets simultaneously explode around the perimeter.
And we hear, "My dog has fleas." That's the 4th.
The toys, they shudder and collapse. They turn back into lifeless wood or stuffing or fabric. And the Banjo Man up on the porch growls in irritation, but still smirks, and he turns away from the group as everything falls back to the ground. The marionettes landing on the ground around you, Bonwin and Bizarre. The Jack-in-the-Box releasing itself from the ground and then just helplessly floundering back and forth. He turns and he opens the door to the house that he's in front of and takes a few steps inside, leaving the door open behind him. From your view, he disappears into shadow. Upstairs, Alydin, you hear the front door open. You hear footsteps come inside. They're different from the footsteps you've heard before. Down at the end of the bed, though, as you see the two figures standing watching over you as this droning note lulls you into this weakened state. Dumbgeons and Dragons, Season 4, Episode 20, starring Amy Moore as Alydin, Carla Maxted as Bonwyn Everbane, Tom Laird as Kevlarin Goldweave, Kyle Classett as Bizarre the Wizard, and Russ Moore as your Dungeon Master. Dialogue editing and sound design of today's episode is by Russ Moore. Our community manager is Jessica Babiak. Music is from Epidemic Sound, and sound effects are from Epidemic Sound and Boom Library. Our amazing cover art is by Matt Garbutt. And we'd like to say a huge thank you to our supporting producers, including Gabriel Lynch, Jessica Babiak, Kat Waterflame, Jacob Madden, Ongeron Kiersen, Perry Mady, Old School Gamer D, Craig Zeiss, and L.A. Branton. We'd love for you to join us over on patreon.com/dumbdragoncast, where there's so many amazing bonus episodes, and now we're opening up the backstage of our actual records. Join us today. Hey, you have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Hope to see you over there.
Sassy the Banjo Man.
That's
we
true.
ain't losing
That's
anything.
true,
We're just
yep.
keeping it
Yeah,
going.
that's right. Let's sass the Banjo Man
Chop
to
up
death.
that wine. Let's go.
I'm taking nighttime cold meds. Let's
Woo,
do
woo.
this. We're on the clock
You
now,
got
baby.
to chug.
That's okay. You're sleeping, so it's fine.
Oh, No, because we
Amy's
need her
in a
help.
coma.
Well, you need her help. She's not there, though. So
I know.
You never know.
You need my help?
Well, probably.
Always.
You also probably have 16 or 17 hit points to throw around.
She's got 18.
18, you're such a robust child.
Well, kids
Dang.
bounce.
Yeah, that's true.
You
That's
know.
true.
Bonwyn don't bounce no more.
Bonwyn don't bounce.
No.
Bonwyn
Bonwyn
middle-aged
thuds
woman.
now.
Yeah. Bonwyn's kind of always thudded, I think. Bonwyn's
Bonwyn's
solid.
too old for this shit,
Yeah.
okay?
Bonwyn's solid.
Bonwyn's just 2 weeks from retirement. I hope I can use my magics to help me. What the fuck this chair?
Help you do what?
Help you fuck this chair is what she said.
That's
I moved my knee and just
It was
slowly.
not what Bizarre has taught you at magic school. So
Oh, my word. Oh,
what did you learn while I was gone?
Like maybe my magic.
Billy Magic showed up and showed me things,
no,
man.
oh my God. I hate
Son of a bitch.
Oh,
Billy Magic's does sound pervy.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, he is. I went to school with the fucker.
I just keep writing down notes about all the things Kyle says Billy Magic's was. And Dumbgeons and Dragons is a Dumb Dragons production.